Hey everybody, Jordan with the Flying Dollar. We are here with my 2008 Nissan Xterra. A couple weeks ago I posted up a video saying I was having some problems after getting her out of storage for 3 years. One of those being service engine lights coming on. What it turned out to be from going to O'Reilly using their little scanner tool was it is a P0447 code. And that is a Evap canister vent valve stuck open. So we're going to go and try to figure that out today. Picked one up from Rock Auto for about 35 bucks, and hopefully today we can figure it out. Full disclaimer, I am not a professional mechanic. I'm just figuring this out on my own because I hate to pay people to do this stuff when I can learn it on my own. So we're going to go through it today, and hopefully you can see what I'm doing and maybe give you an idea and give you the confidence to do it yourself, or and learn from my mistakes if I make any. So let's go. Okay, so the part in question is this little guy right here. If you get it from Nissan, I think you're going to pay over $100 for it, but this is the OEM style. They have an updated one with another canister on there that will apparently work for these. It's just an updated, it still fits, but I went and got the OEM one from Rock Auto. I'll try to post up the part number here when I can get you a shot of it, but I just can't remember it off the top of my head. So here we are on the back side. This is the driver's side of your Xterra. This will also work for a Pathfinder or a Frontier as well. It's in the same general area. But if you look around back here behind the left quarter panel here, their Evap canister is hidden kind of behind this area. You don't have to take the whole thing off. You just have to take the fender liner here off. And that'll entail taking a couple of these screws out along the way here. I'm missing some, but you'll also have a couple down there. Along with those screws, you'll also have to pull out these plastic clips, these retainer clips. There's a few of them here, one here, another one down here, and I think there's one up top here. You have to be real careful with these because if you've never taken them out, or even if you have, you can see I've had a few, but I don't know if you can see it with the shade, but you can see this one's already falling apart. They get real brittle, and especially if you live in a dry area. You can pick them up for, I don't know, like $10 on Amazon for a bag of 50. You can go to Nissan too, and they'll usually sell you, I don't know, 5 for $1,000. It's kind of crazy, but if you got the time to wait, go ahead on Amazon, pick you up a bag of these. Especially if you plan on doing a lot of this, it's the same clip over and over and over again. It holds your grill on, it holds all the plastics on throughout the car, so it helps to have an extra bag of them laying around. Okay, so I have removed the rear mudguard, quarter panel, whatever you call it, where the step is. You can see this is your step support right here. You do not have to do this. But I was having trouble getting a good shot of where the part was, the purge valve, with the bad lighting, and so I took that off to try to get a little light back here in the back. If you did want to take it off, it's pretty easy. There's a couple of 10mm screws that would be right here when you opened it, and there's a couple of screws that would be holding your that black piece of plastic under there. But as you can look from the back side, here's your Evap canister right here. It's this big chunky block here, and the valve is right up there. Easiest way to get to it is from the front side of the truck. So you're looking right in here along this back frame rail. It's right back there. Now you got something right here, a little hose clamp that'll gas you up, so I'm going to use some pliers and flip that over, and then we're going to try to get in here. Place that guy right there. You can see that there is a sensor connected there. You just have to disconnect the sensor and hopefully pry it right out, and I will let you know. Okay, so as you can see, I've got it out now. What it takes to pull it out is once you undo that electronic sensor you see there, you got to pull this tube off. Okay, this tube will be routed something like this, right on the front of it. There's no clamp or anything, you just pull it right off. Then as you look at the part itself, this will be what is actually tied into your Evap canister. So as you can see, there's 4 little nipples on it. You have to twist it about 45 degrees or so, maybe a little more, towards the back. So as you're looking at it from inside the car, from the same angle that I just pulled it out of, it's going to be mounted something like this. Okay, all you got to do is, once you pull this bottom tube off, like I said, it's no clamped or anything, you just pull it off, you just twist it about that far, and then you just kind of wiggle it out. It's you, with a little bit of pressure, as you pull it out, you'll feel the nipples catch the opening, and then you just kind of got to wiggle it out. Took me a little bit of time, and I wasn't able to record it because I had to use two hands, kind of put a little pressure and wiggle it in there. It was kind of a pain, but it does come out. Okay, so I originally tried to attach this tube first, and I was having some trouble getting it in there. So as you can see, I got it in there now. I had a little fight getting it in there. So what I did was I lubed it up, the end piece, with a little bit of grease. Let me show you. This piece right here did not want to go in. You can see that it's got a couple tabs on it. You got to line them up and then twist it. But I couldn't get the washer here to go in, so I had to lube it up with a little bit of grease and a little bit of pressure, and it popped right in. So that might help you out in the future, so you're not messing with it like I did. Like I said, hopefully I can make all the mistakes for you, because I make a lot of mistakes. So we're going to try to hook up this tube right here. Oh, there it goes. It clipped right on. And as you, I don't know if you can see here, you look right here, there is a plastic piece coming out of the Evap canister. And as I twist this down, you'll see this little arm right here should click onto it. And there it is. See, now it's firmly in place. And then we'll go ahead and reattach our electrical sensor. And it's clipped into place. And everything should be good. Alright, so all done, super easy. And this is literally everything I use to do the job. Got a small Phillips head screwdriver for the screws to take out the fender liner. Flathead screwdriver, that's just what I use to help pry out the plastic clips, and a pair of needle nose pliers to help once you get those clips initially started. Sometimes it helps to grab them. Don't grab the big flat ends with these, because then they'll just break up, but you can use those to help get it the last little bit out. And this is a 10mm socket that I used for just to pull that extra plastic piece off for the video, so you don't even need this. So look, boom, that's literally all you need for this job. So if you're going to the dealership and they tell you that you got a P0447 and it's going to cost you $300 to fix, it's crazy. This is literally everything here I bought from. This is a cheapo $10 kit I got from Walmart, because all of my tools are still, you know, in shipping, coming over from Germany. And this is just some random stuff I had from my dad's house. And this is a Harbor Freight. You know, you get the pack of 6 of these for like $5 at Harbor Freight, and this was a little Husky kit from Home Depot where you can interchange the tips. So even you don't need very basic tools for you to do this.